Hi, and welcome back to the channel. We are wrapping up the Expanse Season 3 today. This is episode 13, and it is titled Abaddon's Gate, which is also the title of the third book, so that's kind of fitting that we are wrapping up Season 3, Book 3 with that titled. And I guess it's referring to the ring, maybe that's the gate, or maybe it's something totally new. We don't know yet. But what we do know is from the last episode, what happened there, they have a bit of a decision to make in this one, it seems, because they can decide to maybe save the whole system, the whole solar system, and humanity as a whole if they destroy the ring and cut themselves off from the system and just, basically trap themselves and doom themselves. So it's a choice between us and everybody else, which is that's holy shit. I have no idea how they're gonna convince everybody of that, if they're even gonna do it, if that is the way things are gonna go, or the nucleus is gonna do something totally unexpected. But do you have anything you wanna mention before we start this one? Nope. All right, then. You can check out our full-length reactions for The Expanse and all the other shows that we are doing on Patreon. The link is down in the description below. And now I cannot wait anymore. Let's go.
You might hear some noises or disturbances.
Oh yeah. As we mentioned in the last one, it's doing an open house or something. It's like 9 p.m. on a Sunday, but there's still noises coming from upstairs.
I still don't understand what you're seeing.
Talk to me. Please.
He's a good person.
Can I count on you?
Yes, sir.
Potential mutiny?
Goddamn time.
Oh!
What the hell's going on with this station? Is this my fault? Did you get me to arm a fucking bomb? Bunch of blade boys humping shit. What does that even mean?
Right. Is he? Or isn't he?
I know how to fix this.
Okay.
We should talk in person.
I agree. I'll be right there.
Ayuko?
I don't know why is he? What's?
Bring them to me. And do not let anyone stop you.
Yeah, boss man.
What is he afraid of?
Taught the station that our ships are fusion bombs.
We need to shut down every reactor in the flotilla.
Oh, is that all?
Or we can wait for it to decide if we're safer as red mist.
What do you need from us?
Go find Monica Stewart and use the intership relief channel to get the message out.
The moment you start to broadcast, Ashford will try to stop it.
We're gonna need some guns.
Fuck,
I'll send
Bobby.
you access codes to the security locker on your level.
Bobby's gonna try and stop them, or she's gonna be ordered to stop them.
I can use this.
Utility belts, or whatever it was.
Nothing you're doing here matters.
I disagree.
Unless we can convince a whole lot of people to do something they're not going to want to do, everybody's going to die.
Okay then.
I need you with me.
You say it like that. Oh no.
We have something we need you to do.
Whatever it is, the answer is no. Why do you guys have guns?
The army was on the way. Where's Cone? We're gonna need a tech.
Cohen is dead. Cut in half walking through a door.
You want me to feel bad that you're angry? You want me to feel guilty that Cohen is dead? But I don't, and I never will. So let's just skip the bullshit to where you agree to help.
Holden knows how to stop it. You want answers? We have them. And they will save lives. We need you to get the word out.
Yeah.
Should have led with that.
Yeah. She's a
Just-
good convincer.
Let Anna do the talking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I drove you away. We lost so much time together.
You didn't drive me away, and I'm not leaving again.
Together till the end.
Please.
Yeah.
Now.
Don't let anything happen to either of those two. Now that they're finally back together. Cool elevator.
Yeah.
Ball thing. Oh, that's...
It was a bomb belt.
Mm-hmm. So cool, yeah.
Get away from the controls now!
Oh, this is not gonna end well. Fuck.
Everyone here thinks they're doing the right thing. Everyone there thinks they're doing the right thing. If we get out of this, we have to find a way to understand each other, to explain why we made the choices that we did. Hate is a burden. You don't have to carry it with you.
I'm not gonna let anyone hurt you.
Yeah, he wants to protect her.
Yeah. You can just see it in his
He's
eyes.
like,
and
she
he's
is
like,
just too pure. I have to protect her at all costs.
You with power certification over there.
Wait.
You there, Suta. You go outside.
Why?
Oh my god, why? Why does people keep just letting her wander about?
Even if we all survive, we're leaving behind an unexploded bomb. Sooner or later, someone will set it off.
If Holden is right, you will be the one setting it off.
Get back to work.
But
We need to power down every reactor on every ship, and the station will let us go. This
I told you to shut down that transmission.
Is what she's saying true? If there a chance, I say we try.
We're not gonna die here. I said.
I knew it. I fucking knew he was gonna do that.
Does anyone else wish to debate with me?
No one else is carrying weapons.
That broadcast will make things get out of hand quickly. My Marines will take care of
Yeah,
it.
I fucking. That's what I said.
Draper, you're up. Get your armor.
What the hell is Clarissa thinking? Is she having second thoughts about it?
I sure hope so.
Oh, their armors are gone.
Motherfucking thieving belchers.
We don't need armor for this.
Who took the
Rose?
Diogo?
It'll take a while for the broadcast to convince everyone.
No, not that guy.
Airlock!
Nada.
Where does this go?
Fuck yeah, I hate Diogo.
I am ordering you to cease your broadcast, put down your weapons, and come out with your hands raised.
Bobby?
Alex?
Oh god. Oh no. Bobby and Amos gonna fight it out now?
No, no.
What's she doing?
Bobby's not gonna.
Are you all right?
This chemical restraint, it makes me a little fuzzy.
If I remove the restraint, would it help you concentrate better?
She's playing you.
Do you think a truly good act at the end of your life can make up for the terrible things you've done?
I would like to believe that is true. Yeah. At least I hope it is.
Is she gonna take out everyone in that room? Like, is she gonna help Holden, or is she gonna help?
I think she's gonna help Holden.
I think you're right.
Because that was, if she's done a lot of bad things, and she suddenly says now she wants to do a good thing,
Yeah.
you must be helping Holden.
But Ashford is also trying to do good. It's just.
I was with him in that thing. It did something to him. I'm not even sure it's the Holden you know that came back.
He's running around, putting his life on the line, trying to save everyone.
That is the Holden. Yeah, that is Holden.
Take him out!
No. What the fuck?
Goddammit, stand down!
Fuck's sake. I knew those goddamn Marines were gonna be trouble. Yeah. You just lost your team again.
Did she got
But didn't she
hit?
get hit?
Are you okay? Gunny, she's hit.
Oh.
You keep going. I can handle Diogo Herrera. I'm sorry I tried to kill you.
There's no need.
Tell Naomi I said that.
He just wants to save Naomi.
She really loves her.
I think, yeah, she really does.
Commander, please listen. I feel like it's our fault. My fault. If Ashford's right, it won't make any difference if we shut down the prince. But if he's wrong, shouldn't we at least try?
Yes.
Thank you. Hello. Throw them.
Please tell me I didn't hit you too. Now I know I don't need to carry a gun.
That was like the third time I thought she was gonna die or something.
Don't scare us like that, man.
Captain, Thomas Prince just go down. All reactor off. Other ships too.
Yeah, do it.
Baba is good.
Laser control to me. Lock target.
Yeah, boss man.
Yeah, Clarice gonna do something.
Firing. What happened?
We miss. Laser was misaligned.
How?
Damage from slowdown, maybe? Compensating.
Oh, now you just pissed it off, man.
We're running out of time. Keep
She's
talking.
bleeding a lot.
I'm not sure how much longer we're going to be able to keep this going.
I love you.
What?
Don't shoot! We're coming out! We're scared, we're hurt, and we're reaching for violence because we can't figure out what to do. But just this once, can't we try something else?
Come on, Ashford. No, Ashford.
Something happened, indeed.
It's powering down.
Yeah.
And he let everybody go.
Yeah. He's opening up all the rings.
What?
I guess it worked.
What does that mean? That's a lot of fucking rings. A lot of gates.
I guess this is a real Expanse, huh?
After all the pain and death, you just flip a switch and we're free to go. Just like that. Nice try. It was never about helping us.
Oh, thank God.
1,300 habitable systems on the other side of those
What?
rings. It's gonna be another blood-soaked gold rush. The civilization that built the rings is gone. What could have killed them?
That's what I'd like to know. I need a ride.
Yeah, he's gonna be a part of it going forward. And so they're just going out to figure out what happened?
I don't know.
What was that? No. Whoa.
Jesus.
Oh, I need to settle down for a second here. Wow. Season 3.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
We did it. Wow. I don't even know where to begin. Except that. So this is the Expanse.
Yeah.
This is what this is what it means. And this might actually be what many have been saying to us for a while, that we're just getting close to when the thing really starts up. And what this series ultimately is really going to be about. Because, wow, we are moving in totally new directions here. Many new directions. And as Holden said, it's going to be a new gold rush.
Yeah.
In terms of, there are 1,300 habitable systems? What?
At least through what we with the ring, or like
Yeah.
whatever this is now.
This
Bubble.
this bubble hub thing where you go in and you use it as some sort of middle station. So it is like we talked about before with the nucleus and everything we've talked about, and now it's fulfilling its purpose, or it's doing what it was made to do, and giving access to 1,300 different systems, it seems. But the ones who created it, creatures, the beings behind this whole technology of the nucleus and the gates, they're gone. They're missing.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for another Mass Effect reference, but it's exactly like the Protheans.
We're gonna go look for the Protheans.
But we're not. Yeah, but we're not really going to look for the Protheans. We're going to look for the Reapers, actually. Or
the first.
What happened to the Protheans?
Yeah. The first civilization that we know of that did all of this, and it was. What was it, like billions of years ago? So it's we're working with some different time jumps than in Mass Effect, where it was like 50,000 years ago or something. Because that was the cyclus in Mass Effect. That was every 50,000 years the Reapers will come through, wipe out all the civilized, all the civilizations, and then retreat back into dark space. But here it's something happened billions of years ago that wiped out these beings who created all this.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have the, I don't know what to call Miller besides Miller, but the thing that's controlling Miller, or what's like, because it is something like it is sentient, and it wants to figure out what happened as well. And now it's gonna hitch a ride on the Rossi to go out in the galaxy and figure out what actually happened. So we're gonna go so many new unknown places and planets, and wow, I'm looking so much forward to season 4 now. Like even more than I thought I was going to.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know it was gonna go in this direction, and we were gonna end season 3 this way. And I'm so excited. This is some of the best sci-fi I've ever seen. I can't. Wow. Someone asked us what show we've been reacting to, that like our favorite thing to react to so far. And for me, it's not. Now it's undoubtedly The Expanse. I'm sorry for it. I really enjoy everything else that we're watching and that we have been watching, but The Expanse is just, that's my kind of jam.
I also think I'm kind of along on that ride as well.
Yeah. Even though Dark is very close as well, but
it's a sci-fi in another way. This is like a classical sci-fi you have with like extrasolar beings and all of this goodness and space travel and everything, and
Yes.
um,
Aliens, and there's also a lot of
and
morality,
also,
ethics, and yes.
and with the whole humanity, like we're constantly putting humanity in perspective, both on a smaller scale, but also in a
Very large scale, yeah.
ginormous scale here as well.
Yes.
Where Dark is more a smaller scale and is more philosophical in the whole existence and time and
Yes.
all that stuff. So it's two different kind of sci-fi, I'd say.
Very much, but
this is a classical space travel sci-fi.
Space opera, almost, you can call it. I just, loving every second of it, and especially, as you said, like this show, what the Expanse is doing with its characters is just like, never mind the story and the setting and everything else is amazing, but just the character work is wow. Just take a character like Ashford, for example. I know that apparently he was more one note in the books, and I can imagine that he was more of a bad guy in the books, maybe, because he ended up being kind of an adversary to Holden and crew. So maybe he was just like, you were never in doubt in the books. I could see that, but here he's such a complex character that even like all the way to the end, I didn't want him to die or anything. I just wanted him to understand, no, there's another way we can do this. But he was just blind to that, and he was only focusing on this one solution, which it might have worked in as you could have saved humanity, maybe, but you could also have doomed everyone. So just being open to other solutions and stuff, and that was definitely his fault, but much of the way he made some really tremendously amazing decisions.
He did, and it's not like whatever he did was wrong in any way. I was completely torn in two here, because I'm going to go with the rambling lunatic that has been in the wrong place at the wrong time all the way through, and has all these rumors around him and all that.
A bit of notoriety, yeah.
Or you're going to just try to save what you can.
What you can, with what you got, and it's all about what we're willing to risk. And he had shown before, like, what he was willing to risk just to save some more people, and just so that we can take one more breath, as he also said at one point. But in this case, he was just focused on the wrong solution, on the wrong thing. Even though he had some of the right information, and
he was willing to do some nasty work to get it done, and that was I think that was my problem with him, or with his decision, was that he was so...
The ends justify the means.
Yeah, that was a little too...
But you can also see where he's coming from.
Yeah, exactly. It's not, and that's it's not like that.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's what they did so well with the character, and that's why we had we were going so much back and forth, and because we know that he had a very hard life, and he told us about it, and you can see it on him. Like, he's been through a lot of shit, and he lost so much.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, like, he was just so geared to, like, that there has to be sacrifices. Like, it has to be a hard choice. Like, you can't do anything good without making sacrifices and making hard choices. So I just think that was just his reality, and it has always been his reality, is just making a choice always, like this always, it's always a hard choice. You're always sacrificing something. Someone's always going to die. And he couldn't wrap his head around a better solution than that, because that's always how it goes. And then Holden comes in at the end, and he's like, we have to try something different. Like, we have to, and thankfully it all worked out, and he survived, and he got to have a drink with Drama in the end.
Yeah, I think that was a very nice. I'd almost say with some sort of peace offering.
Yes.
Almost.
Kind of like a full circle thing for those two, because he started out when he came aboard the ship at first. He broke out the like the bottle and glasses and wanted to have drinks and everything, and he was being like, no one was trusting him, and all of that, and this is just her circling back to that and extending an olive branch.
Exactly, just like no hard feelings.
Yeah, you did your best, and even though we were adversaries for a little while there, then I totally understand why you did what you did.
Yeah.
I don't know what repercussions this is going to have for him going forward, if he's going back to be incarcerated, or if they're gonna just let him go, because he did do some not so good, like the guy that he just shot, just straight up just shot. That was that was one of the most iffy things that he did.
Yeah, and I think it kind of goes back to what Anna actually said in the bid to Amos, with the whole, we have to start talking with each other and know where we come from, and talk about why are we doing stuff, and try to explain our side of the story, and start to understand each other, instead of just all the time just start discussing and shooting our way out of it. Why are we always going straight to violence? Can we just talk about things and discuss it and get our viewpoint
as best as we possibly can? Because as you say, like the first response pretty much always when we encounter something that really doesn't agree with us or does things differently or something, is like, oh, there must be something wrong with it. It's evil. It's
exactly.
It's not. It's not viewing the world the same way that we does. So therefore, it must be wrong, and we have to destroy it. Whereas no, it's just we really need to learn how to communicate and see everything from different angles. And I think that's so applicable to everything in real life, because it's the root of miscommunication is the root of so many problems and hardships in this world. And I think it's minor spoiler for it's gonna seem like it's gonna come out of left field, but minor spoiler for Fargo season 2. There's a character in Fargo season 2 that kind of talks about this as well, and trying to develop like a language, a different sort of language where we can communicate better and understand each other and find some sort of universal language, because everything, just all the root of so many problems are based on miscommunication. And I like that sentiment, that we should be focusing more on that, on something that can unify us in a way where we can just understand each other better, even though we are different. And that's sorry, you were
but that's what I've been saying all the time with this whole human mindset, is that we always expect alien, whatever's alien, and alien could be, in this regard, could be all sorts of alien, foreign,
anything unknown.
We always assume it's going to destroy us. And I think that's just because our human mindset are set on destruction. Because when we see something foreign, we want to destroy that, right? Or, I mean,
conquer it at least, or I don't know.
But what I mean is just our mind is just so set on destruction, and we just naturally assume that everything else is the exact same way, and that's why we always we're very, is it called terrestrial? Territorial? We're very in our response, and we're very defensive, and our defense is then offense. And I just really like that. Of course, there was some entity that killed this old civilization, but Miller has not yet been, or whatever Miller is, or has never been shown to be wanting to destroy us, but neither help us, but more in a
But help us instead. You mean, yeah? Then rather help than destroy. Yeah, that's it, or at least work together towards something where it's
maybe some sort of like a symbiosis where you gain something from me and
I'll gain something from you, or we both benefit from this. And I very much think that is what they like. What happened there at the end, where the nucleus was like, "I'm gonna open up all of these systems so that you can expand if you want. In return, I'm gonna need your help to figure out what happened to my creators."
Yeah, because I never understood what exactly happened there in the end, because it powered down and then it suddenly opened all the other rings. I didn't really understand how that went down.
I think because maybe it's wrong to say that the nucleus is behind Miller. We don't really know what the name of what is behind Miller, but the station. Even Miller was trying to understand the station with Holden as well. So the station, I think, was very much just like a machine with defense mechanisms in place. And Miller and Holden then figured out that, okay, if we power everything down and prove to it that everything in here is not a threat, then it will let everyone go and open up and do the thing it's supposed to do. So it had to first assess everyone and everything that came in that bubble, and try to assess what are the threats, and are there threats and everything, or can whatever's in here work together with me. I think that's just a defense mechanism it had, and it was just programmed that way. But yeah, they figured it out, thankfully, and it did its thing. And now Miller is on board the ship. Is on board the Rossi.
So it seems like he's going with us
out to explore.
In form of some sort of illusion in Miller's head. No, not Miller. Sorry, Holden's head.
Yes, or is it gonna continue to only communicate with Holden, or is it gonna somehow try to replicate that connection onto others as well? I don't know. Maybe there's gonna. I'm thinking there's gonna be a little bit of a time jump when we start season 4, and maybe they've been going for a little while and exploring for a while. We're almost getting into like Star Trek kind of stuff here, territory where it's, the voyages of the Rocinante and meeting new aliens and new life forms. And
it's gonna be interesting where we end up.
Very much. I'm also interested in, just the politics side of the whole thing with the Belters and the Inners and everything that went on inside of this bubble. Like how much got back to Earth, and how was like the decision to how are they gonna do the whole Expanse thing? How are they gonna agree upon who goes where? That's interesting, at least. And then another question I have is just how they came to the conclusion that what people are gonna be on the Rossi. Because it seems like Anna's there, like she's there, so she just come full on.
Is she though?
I don't know. It's just I'm not quite sure if there were any like big time jumps. Like there obviously were, but in the end, or were like, did they the gate they went through, the Rossi, at the very end of the episode, was that a new one, or was it just to get back to our own system?
The way I understood it was going out, but I don't think Anna was on it, because she was in the brig, the medical bay, the med bay with Clarissa.
It just looked so much like the Rocinante med bay.
Don't they all look the same?
Yeah, maybe it might have maybe. it could have just been me who I thought it was the
I mean,
Rossi. But
of
it would
course she
make
wants
more
to-
sense if they're not on that ship.
If she wants to go out, I understand that she wants to go out and explore beyond, but she still has a family. I mean,
She should go back to Earth first, at least.
yeah, at
And-
least.
Yeah, yeah.
And of course, I think they would need to pack up on snacks and stuff.
A lot of snacks.
If they have to go out on a very long field trip.
Yes.
So they must go back anyway, but once again, time jumps and everything, so...
Yeah, and then Clarissa as well. I was confused about it, but now it makes more sense if it was just another mid-bay and it wasn't on the Rossi, because why would Clarissa be on the... Like, even though she helped at the end and she made the right decisions and everything, still did a lot of shit, and I'm not... Like, she redeemed herself, for sure, but she still...
I mean,
she still has stuff to answer for, and she should probably go to jail, right?
I don't know.
She sabotaged a lot, and a lot of what happened in that space was because of her. So
Yeah, it's not that I don't know whether I think, of course, she should go to prison, but I mean, I don't know. And what happened? We didn't see with Diogo, so I guess he just died. Finally.
He got squashed by an elevator. Good fucking riddance. That guy has just been a total asshole for a long while now.
Yeah.
So yeah. Goodbye, Diogo. And Drama didn't have to sacrifice herself to take him out, which is, as I said when we were watching, that was like the third time I was convinced that we had lost Drama. Like the first time was the mutiny on Tycho Station, where she got shot
Oh,
in
yeah.
the stomach, and you thought like they made it like she maybe wasn't gonna make it, and then in the end she did and shot the two guys and had a badass moment. And then the second time was just, last episode, or no, the episode before that, where she got squashed between the vehicles, and we thought she was done for. And then now the third time, where I was like, okay, third time's a charm. Now she gets to sacrifice herself. But once again, nope. she gets to survive, and I'm thankful. I'm glad. She's such a good character as well.
Yes, it's going to be interesting what season 4 brings us.
And we got just a very small snippet of Christian at the end, but besides that, we haven't seen her for a while. We haven't been spending time with her. But it makes sense because everything was happening in the bubble there, and she was still on Earth.
Yeah, we haven't seen Fred Johnson or Anderson Dawes. So I think perhaps next season is gonna possibly happen, like both in our soul system, but also in
multiple new ones.
Yeah.
We're probably going to be following, I can imagine, the Rossi crew and their mission, and then this whole Expanse endeavor as a whole with the factions, Mars and the UN and the Belters expanding, and who's in charge of those endeavors. And that's probably going to be Christian and Fred and Dawes, amongst others. And then something else happened at the end when they were going through the ring. And the field, you could see it like going through the room. Something kind of came rushing like through Holden or towards him, or something happened there. What was that? We're not going to get an answer, obviously, right now, but not until we start the next season. But that was at least a little bit of a cliffhanger.
I wouldn't say it was a cliffhanger, but it
No,
was
no.
definitely like a clue or like a foreshadowing or some sort of...
setting something up
Yeah.
for the next season, where we're going to
setting,
be wondering about what that could be until we start watching, of course. But do you have anything else for this episode or Expanse Season 3 overall? Nope. All right. It's been such a ride through this season and the series overall so far, and as we've stated multiple times, we are really, really, really enjoying it. More people should be watching this show. But that's going to do it for our reaction and review of The Expanse Season 3, Episode 13, Abaddon's Gate. And The Expanse Season 3, overall, thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we will see you very soon. Bye!
Bye!